Well, at the end of the day, we didn't expect this game to be this nervous and full of anxiety, but knowing Arsenal at times, it seems the day you expect the easiest is when you get the most challenging. It was a good performance, at least in the second half, especially when we introduced the substitutions. Initially in the first half, yes, we were on top of the game, but the attackers who started the game, honestly, they were far from it. Especially Gabriel Jesus. Once again, he's not looking up to speed this season at all. In fact, he looks behind all the others. I don't know what the issue is, but he needs to sort it out quick, or we have to move him on. But eventually, we got the result, which is most important, and I'm happy.
I'm talking about Gabriel Jesus, but I felt the formation of the coach, that's why he was put into the game. So, what do you think about the formation in today's game?
The formation at the start, I know that maybe the absence of Timber and Ben White had to take Partey back to the defense to cover that position. But I've said this on this platform before, that anytime we play Havertz and Jesus together, I think I said this once before, that it doesn't work. That dynamic does not work, because Havertz is also a runner. He's a good runner from midfield, even if he plays midfield, but he's good as like will I call it a second striker who can run from deep to make runs into the box, but not to create for another person who is not exactly a goal poacher. And Gabriel Jesus is supposed to also be another link-up player, but unfortunately right now nothing is going well for him. So honestly, that's dynamic. Once I saw it again, I said we'll have problems, and it still happened again. And I said it before, it happened that time. So that's it. It doesn't just work. And I think that was the major flaw in the team. Sterling, for me, wasn't really bad. He wasn't bad, but his decision making at times needs to be better. And I think as the season progresses, when he gets full fitness, he'll be okay. Yeah.
But I saw Tomiyasu came in, so I was thinking the coach would have started Tomiyasu so as to balance the midfield in today's game.
Yes, I expected that, but on another hand, I understood that he hasn't played for over 2 months.
Okay.
And he was not part of preseason. I think he got the injury in preseason, so it's a long time. So I wasn't surprised to see him on the bench, even though I wanted him to play. But I think when it comes to fitness, you can't just throw players in when they've not had much fitness. So I quite understand. And Partey has played right back for us several times before, so it's not a new position to him. Even at Atletico, he played that position, and at least since we were not troubled too much, I think it was okay.
Okay, let me ask, who would you want to give your man of the match in today's game?
Anybody with eyes, easily Saka. Too easy.
Two assists.
Yeah, 2 assists and a goal. And in fact, he really showed himself today. I think what has affected his performances of late is lack of rest. He has not been rested sufficiently at all. So the boy is really strong. Honestly, he's strong. I only hope for his career's sake that this lack of rest, he will not burn out by 27, 28. Now that's my only worry, because he's hardly rested. But honestly, their performance today reminded everyone of who Saka is. I think people were beginning to disrespect him too much, but I think that showed what he's all about, and I'm glad.
All right, and lastly, Arsenal are currently third on the table, and then just same point with Man City. What do you think, even though the game is just too early to decide, but what do you think about the performance so far and then third on the table?
I think we're third on just goal difference. Yes, goal difference. This is not a time to start worrying yet, but the way the league looks this season, it looks to be really serious. Anybody who slacks, it seems like you may be left behind. So I'm glad we are not playing our best football yet, but we're getting the results. We've already played 2 difficult teams away, Aston Villa, Spurs away, and we got the points. And Man City away as well. And we got 7 points out of 9 difficult places. I think left for us Chelsea, Liverpool, and maybe United.
Yes.
Might be the only other.
Why maybe?
Because United at the moment, honestly, they are not really a challenge so much at the moment. So I would say, honestly, we're doing great. I think what we need to do is to be more composed at home, because at home we seem to have shaky performances. Like Leicester last week, we were leading 2-0 and all of a sudden the game was level. Look at this one. Southampton had to take the lead before our game went up and we got serious. So I think with the big teams, we seem to have a way out against the top teams. But now we need to deal with these lower teams so that we don't get disappointments again like the last 2 years.
And if you want to win league, you must have to deal with the smaller teams.
Yeah, with everybody. because the standard Man City have set for this league,
Yes.
you can't even afford to be bad against anybody. So you need 3 points against everyone. Yes.
And then I'll say one game at a time, and this one is over. You prepare for Bournemouth. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, at least yes. Thank you very much for your opinion. Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Follow us on Fans Live, watch, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.